Motherfucker. He's trying to jump on that turtle too early, but it's like, it doesn't work. I know it doesn't work. Nice. There we go. Give me that checkpoint, bitch. There we go. Oh my god. Finally. Yeah. And get the last coin. Perfect. Man. Well, this was a bit of an experience. Oh man. It's 370. That's not a lot of attempts, but that's a lot of time. This is a correct insane demon. Okay. So I'll go forward this by saying I really like this level. I thought it was really fun. And I've only heard bad things about it. But I really enjoyed myself playing this. With the exception of one part of the experience, and that's the whole reason it's an hour. I had to pretty much relearn the boss fight from zero because when I was practicing, I did not recognize the importance of cycle manipulation. And that screwed up my patterns. I was so caught off by just doing things at different speeds and then just realizing, wait, it made certain things easier, but you had to adjust later to make other things not so much harder, and so that my patterns of movement that I studied in practice mode worked. And that took a long time to relearn it from zero, and it took a while, especially having to sit through the cutscene at the start of the boss fight every single attempt. It got very tedious, and I was very frustrated, especially because at the end of the water section of the boss fight, my pattern there just completely didn't work, even though I was hitting the exact same cycles for the entire rest of the water part. I would stand next to the water jar, and then when the fireballs would come, I would collect the jar there for air, and then stand on the block where it is in order to dodge the fireballs, and then the spike that comes down there would not have hit me at that point. It did from zero every single time, and I had to find a new spot to stand there, and I was thankfully able to do that not too long. But yeah, that wasn't fun. Having to relearn the entire boss fight, not the entire thing. Like, I obviously knew where to go, but learning how to adjust the cycles to give myself favorable patterns with the spikes coming down from the top, and how they lined up with the other attacks that are triggered based on your camera's motion. That was pretty tedious, but I do thoroughly enjoy this level. Actually doing the boss was fun, to where, like, once I knew what I was doing again, it wrapped back around to being fun. From zero, like, those last few attempts, I was actually back to enjoying things. And obviously the first half of this level is really, really good. I love the first half of this level. It was so much fun, and it was one of the only times I've enjoyed actually doing something fast, like actually trying to do parts with speed, even though it wasn't necessary. Like, it was just a blast. I absolutely adored the first half of this level. It's incredibly made. I don't know, I mean, if it is a direct game recreation, then it's like, well, you picked a good game to recreate. Because I know this is a game recreation of some degree. I don't know if it's like the exact same level design or what. I have never seen the original, but I might actually go out of my way to play it if it's anything like this level. Because this was very enjoyable, except for the part where I had to relearn the boss fight in normal mode, and it took an hour, even though it really shouldn't have. That was tedious, but other than that, yeah, I do think that this is a level I would solidly recommend. I would just recommend practicing the cycle manipulation, or studying a video like this. Like, if someone replicated my pattern, like, it would work. Like, I know I have a good pattern. I developed it all by myself. I didn't look at a video to learn this. But yeah, if I would make sure to thoroughly learn the boss fight, thoroughly learn patterns, thoroughly learn the cycles, and thoroughly learn how to wait, how fast to do everything, because there's a lot going on. And while that's part of what makes it fun, it does make it pretty complicated and tough to learn. But yeah, overall, this is a very good level. I am going to be putting this in my favorites list. And yeah, DownWell. GG's.